Yo, what's happening, y'all? This your boy Ice Blue reporting live for Grip Magazine Online with Atlanta's next superstars. And yes, we are calling it Atlanta's next superstars, Swagu Style House. What's up, fellas?
What's going on, man?
I'm chilling. One reason I say, man, that I really think y'all gonna be Atlanta's next superstars because you look at the last few stars that ATL has had, from a B.O.B. to a Future to a Young Thug. They all got their own style, their own lane that's different, and nobody has ever went down that road before, man. Yeah. How did y'all, it's three of y'all, one of your members is missing, but how did y'all bring that whole aspect together? Because y'all more than just rappers. Right. So let's break that down a little bit, man.
Well, I'm Deep. Yeah, I go by the name Stranger.
Okay.
And shout out Medulla. He's our multi-instrumentalist of the group. He couldn't be here today, but
we all just, you know, started from just a young age listening to a lot of different type of music, so you know it was just natural for us to want to pick up instruments. He's multi-instrumentalist. He played bass and guitar. I play a little guitar, play the strings, play a little guitar. So I mean, we just want to incorporate that old funk back with the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the live, you know what I'm saying, the natural feeling to hip hop again. You know what I'm saying? Just being creative and having variety. That's what Style House is all about.
Okay, let's speak a little bit on that variety, because besides actually rapping, I noticed listening to some of your stuff, you guys can also think like y'all do spoken word, and instead of having little messages in between. Let's talk about that. Y'all making sure y'all not sacrificing the lyricism for the musicianship. It's kind of like a perfect blend, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, it's definitely it's definitely a blend. Taking it from the old hip hop, man. Just like, man, they had so many elements to what they was doing back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So we just trying to incorporate that, you know what I'm saying? There was no limitations on hip hop, you know what I'm saying? It was a free expression of art. So that's definitely what we're trying to do. We're trying to take that and run with it.
Okay. Yeah. Now let's talk about the first, I'll say, official single, Pick It Up.
Pick It Up.
It's got Cee-Lo on it, but what's interesting is, from the other music that I've listened to on you guys' SoundCloud page, it's interesting that y'all went with that as the first single, because y'all really, no disrespect, didn't need Cee-Lo. Y'all kind of like a self-contained unit, and that's no disrespect to the legend Cee-Lo whatsoever either. What made y'all go with that, man?
I mean, I would say it's a part of a plan, a bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? So you know, yeah, for sure, man. We running a marathon. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it was definitely just an introduction, like you said, man. So plenty more music on the way too. Like and yeah, just strategy. We wanted to make sure we put something out that people would listen to, so they can listen to our other songs and our other songs and other songs.
That's what it did. So I guess that strategy definitely did work. Okay. So tell a little bit about that song, man. What's the vibe for those who haven't heard it? I know you got a video for it too.
I mean, well, the vibe is, you know, it's just something we came up with in the studio. Cee-Lo had a beat he had already worked on. He brought it to the studio and he was like, man, I got something for you. You got like a ringtone I thought of and made a beat to it. And so we was in the studio and we was all like just talking about different scenarios and concepts, and then Just Pick It Up came about from, you know, women not picking up the phone, or, you know what I'm saying, just
gotta be able to relate to that. Everybody can relate to that.
Somebody not picking it up, so we took it away with, you know, a woman not picking it up, and we just kind of ran with, you know what I'm saying, us being, you know, on the line and, you know, getting rejected, you know what I'm saying, but also being player with it, like, you know, I know you need me because, you know, you really want me and stuff like that. So it just, you know, it's inspiring to be in the studio with Cee-Lo, you know, because he always got like the blueprint for how to make great music or a great song, you know. So it was real easy and very creative, like, moment just to, you know, come over that vibe and just telling the woman, hey, pick up that phone, I'm coming over there.
Speaking of making a great movement, was it a calculated thing to use like the iPhone ringtone, or do you got any brand endorsement deals that might be coming in the future from stuff on that look?
Hey, I hope so.
That was the calculation of it, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully we could get that endorsement, you know, but, you know, it hasn't happened yet, but hopefully, you know, once we keep pushing it, you know what I'm saying, they see the success behind it, they'll want to jump behind it, you know, get behind the movement. You know, that's basically.
You know, when we was doing that record, we really wasn't even, because we was in the process of doing so many other records. You know what I'm saying? It was just a organic thing that happened. You know what I'm saying? Like mutually, you know, just with us making music. You know what I'm saying? So, but we definitely, once we heard it, we like, oh yeah, I hope, you put it out in the atmosphere. Like, yeah, Apple, what's up, Apple? You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, holler at us.
You speak of an organic thing that happens. There's three of you guys. Do you guys work with outside producers, like, or is it just the three of y'all? How do y'all play the instruments first? Do y'all start rapping, writing the music? What's y'all creative process like? Let's take a look into that a little bit.
Man, they can start in various ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can start with deep freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, Medulla with his instrument, you know what I'm saying, or Cee-Lo, you know, coming to us like, man, you know what, I heard this the other day, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, y'all might want to check this out, you know what I'm saying. So yeah, the creative process can you know, go several directions, you know.
And not the mystery question, but how did you guys hook up with Cee-Lo, and how did he discover you guys? What was that whole culmination?
Man, hey, that was pretty crazy, because, like, you know, these my brothers, you know what I'm saying, like, we all grew up together, but, you know, we was just doing music, you know what I'm saying, like, we didn't want to bring it to him, you know what I'm saying, like, we wanted to strive on our own merit, you know what I'm saying. So just us doing the music, getting out here and doing our thing, man, word got back around to him that we was doing music, so he wanted to check it out, and, you know, once he heard it, he was just, you know, mentoring us ever since.
And he had a song that he never played, and he ended up playing it on his phone one day, and he was like, man, I need to get y'all on the team before anybody else do. So that kind of just solidified it as well. Once he heard the buzz and then he heard the music too, he was just like, yeah, y'all stand with the fan, you know.
So how does it feel when you guys want, can you listen to my mixtape, to having a legend actually come, having his ear to what's going on and coming to you guys? That's normally a different approach. Normally it's the other way around.
It's a blessing, man. I feel like we definitely had to take a different approach, you know, just being like, yo, what's up, we got the mixtape, this music dope, would be kind of, you know, kind of like,
cliche.
Yeah, cliche, definitely, that's the perfect word for it, but, you know, it was a blessing that, you know, we did send the music and he didn't listen to it, because the timing of it all played a major factor, you know, like, other people hearing about the music and then him hearing it for the first time and not knowing who it was, and then going to see it and be like, oh man, let me, you know what I'm saying, let me reevaluate some things real quick. So it was definitely a blessing, you know what I'm saying, for it to happen like that.
And what's the live show like, man? I've been hearing a few good reviews, but I haven't actually seen you guys.
It's lit.
Yeah, the live show, man.
Energy. It's packed with energy. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment, man.
That's what I heard. I heard that it's taking it back to where, why am I just standing here till you making people a part of the show and like giving them really a performance?
We want feedback, that energy feedback, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you our energy, and we want, you know, the crowd to be live and get their energy back to us. So it's just all just, you know, just a good vibe, you know, like, and we gonna turn up on the stage regardless, you know what I'm saying? No matter what song, what type of vibe it is, like we're gonna be very charismatic and, you know what I'm saying, animated and everything, because, you know, this is our passion for it.
I understand you guys are like working on some type of Shazam app to connect with y'all fans. Did y'all solidify that? Y'all speak on that yet?
It's the mixtape.
Yeah. Well, the mixtape is actually called Shazam. It came. We got the inspiration from the app, and what we was doing, we was going to like restaurants. You know, it's just something we do. You know, we go to restaurants, you might hit something, elevator or something like that. We vibing, man. We Shazammed it real quick. So what we did was we took all them things we Shazammed, went in the studio and made a whole mixtape. You know what I'm saying, off of that, but. Yeah, just hopefully, you know, we can get endorsed by Shazam too, you know what I'm saying? Like, put that in the atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a cool mixtape. It's definitely giving an insight on us as individuals, as well as a collective effort, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's giving it a more insight to different topics, different concepts in the world that's going on today, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So definitely everybody need to check it out. It should be coming out in a couple of weeks, and then keep everybody posted.
What's the vibe? Is it y'all producers yourselves? Any other producers? Give it a little bit of musical background on it as well, man.
Yeah, well, we work with a producer based out of Collab Studios. His name is Joe Kane. Yeah, he
Joe Kane,
dope,
Carolina.
Yeah, y'all check him out, man. So yeah, he helped us out with a whole mixtape, you know what I'm saying, and all the stuff you hear on SoundCloud. That's his original stuff. So.
Also, J Rail worked on the mixtape too from Inkwell.
Okay.
Inkwell Studio. Yep.
So them two really collab to make the mixtape dope sonically. You know what I'm saying, with our vocals. You know what I'm saying, everything else put on there.
What's the song people should be checking for? I know you're gonna say the whole joint is you know, it's lit and everything. But any particular standout?
Dear Mama, a song called Robin Hood, a song called Drizzling Rain. The list goes on, man. I can name, like you said, I can name the whole.
What's the Dear Mama joint about?
It's actually a sample from Tupac on there. It was inspired by a stranger. I'll let him talk to you about it, because, you know, it came from his inspiration. You know what I'm saying? It just inspired all of us to, you know, make some dope.
It's just giving appreciation, because, you know, a lot of us males grew up in single homes, you know what I'm saying? So it's just giving that appreciation back, trying to reinvent the wheel. You know, Tupac already did it, you know what I'm saying? But, like, we had our own experiences, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can, you know what I'm saying?
It relates to
man, we, you know, the women are the you know, they run the world.
Alright, cool, man. I want to thank y'all, man. Let the people know when they can reach y'all, like on Twitter, Instagram, your SoundCloud. Let people know what's popping with.
Shoot, this is Swagu Style House, man. All our social media is Swagu. Swagu is spelled SWAGU. Check it out. Oh yeah, hey, our SoundCloud is Hello Swagu.
Hello.
You got it? You can remember that? All right.
Thank you for tuning in. Grip Magazine online, Swagu Style House, and we out.
Grip Magazine, baby. We out here.